bring in now Florida Congressman who is a member of the House Armed Services Committee and House Oversight and Accountability Committee. He's also retired. U.S. Green Beret Representative Mike Waltz. Thank you, sir, so much for joining us. You know, Bianca was talking about a faith and a spirit of the American people. With everything that's going on, do you think that possibly this verdict may awaken that revolutionary, that rebellious spirit of the American people, what this country was founded upon?
Well, look, angry and upset voters are motivated voters, for sure. And if you look at the amount of donations coming in to President Trump's site last night when it crashed, from so much traffic, I think the only help President Trump needs right now is counting all the contributions from people that are just outraged. And I can tell you, speaking to veterans this morning, you know, we served in places in South America, Africa, the Middle East, where this is normal. You know, socialist leaders like Maduro in Venezuela use his justice system and use aligned prosecutors and judges to put every single one of his opponents in jail every time there's an election system. Every prime minister of Pakistan has gone to jail every time the other side takes over. I never thought I'd see this in the United States, though, but this is the slippery slope we are heading down as a country. However, I think in the short term, this is going to help President Trump politically. I think people who are a little bit on the fence or maybe don't like him but want to get back to his policies are so outraged that they're going to come over to his side. And one of the metrics for that is of those hundreds of thousands of donors in the last 24 hours, 30% of them were new, had never given to President Trump before. And that is a stunning statistic just in the last day. Look, I think at the end of the day, we're going to regret this day as a country, but I think Joe Biden and the Democrats are going to regret it for this next election.
Exactly. Representative, when you look at the things Hillary Clinton has been accused of, when you look at what Joe Biden's accused of, when you look at his son Hunter, his federal trial on gun charges, it starts Monday. Is this what we're going to do, go back and forth, and everybody's going to try and put each other in prison? It is a slippery slope, like you just said.
Well, look, I mean, President Trump took the high road with Hillary Clinton. I mean, despite the fact of having tens of thousands of emails not on government servers in violation of the National Archive Act on her own servers. She illegally wiped them so that they couldn't be accessed. A number of them were compartmented and top secret. But he took the high road and said, let's move forward as a country. We're not going to prosecute her and put her in jail. But you know what? Going forward, now that Pandora's box is open, I could see red state DAs and attorney generals saying enough is enough. You know, if this is the way we're going to fight, we're going to fight. And you already have candidates for Congress saying, elect me to put the Democrats in jail. That's already coming out from sitting candidates. This is, you know, I mean, a lot of people are asking, you know, we've got to fight the way they fight. You know, enough is enough of taking the high road. Again, I think it's going to actually work for President